All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. AJ Anthony Joshua is a bit delusional. I like to use that UK phrase, because the big AJ fans love to call you delusional. You're delusional. Well, I think AJ is just going through a little bit of delusion because he thinks he is going to break up the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight if there's a third fight, not the second one coming up in February, but one that is supposed to happen after that. He's going to break that up because he is in negotiations with Deontay Wilder for a fight. He's either delusional or he's clout chasing. I know y'all going to love that one, or both. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, I hope you accept my invitation to subscribe. Check out the videos that we do on a daily basis. Also, thank you so much to everybody that is a member of the Patreon, the patrons from the Patreon community. Thank you to everybody that watches the live streams and members to the channel. Check out OG Boxing Talk Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. With my partner Blood and my other fellow co-hosts. We've got 5 other ones, and it is a great conversation on Sunday mornings. But let's talk about little AJ. Let's talk about AJ. Anthony Joshua said that he is in negotiations for a fight with Deontay Wilder, and that he is going to try to put the kibosh on the trilogy between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, because the fight that fight fans really want to see is Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Oh, I've been saying this for a while, but it does not get old. What a difference a day makes. In this case, what a difference a year makes. AJ doesn't seem to be way up on that high hog in the year 2020. I wonder what could have happened in the year 2019 to knock him off that peg, knock him down a peg or two. Could it be Andy Ruiz losing to Andy Ruiz in an embarrassing fashion in Madison Square Garden? Now, AJ came back and did win the rematch, outboxed him. All that's good and dandy. He's a 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world. But what he is not the man in the heavyweight division. Just not the case anymore. The anticipation for Anthony Joshua's fights are not there anymore. Definitely not to the level that they were after the Vladimir Klitschko fight. And I think that decline in status is palpable in the, I want to use that word. It is clear in the minds of boxing fans. Do you remember when AJ beat Vladimir Klitschko and how, he had taken over the world? He was the biggest superstar in all of boxing. The question was, who was the face of boxing? Is it Canelo Alvarez or is it Anthony Joshua? Well, we know for sure that it's not Anthony Joshua. Okay. And that's why he is now in a situation where he has to try to play spoiler between a fight between 2 other heavyweights in Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder has been the guy that has really put in the work in the heavyweight division over the last 2 years to continually generate interest in it. And he did it by fighting very tough competition, even though many AJ fans will not give him credit for it. They just want to act like Luis Ortiz is just, so what? Luis Ortiz never fought Anthony Joshua, so Luis Ortiz must not be any good. Man, Luis Ortiz is an excellent fighter. Everybody in boxing knows Luis Ortiz is an excellent fighter, but most importantly, the fight was terrific to watch because for 5 straight fights, for Tyson Fury, this one coming up, Tyson Fury, the Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz before that, Tyson Fury before that, Luis Ortiz before that, and who did he fight before? Oh, excuse me, I messed up. Dominic Brazil. This Tyson Fury fight the Luis Ortiz fight, the Dominic Breazeale fight, the Tyson Fury fight, the Luis Ortiz fight before that, and the Bermane Stiverne fight before that. Those 6 fights, Deontay Wilder has provided extremely exciting, compelling fights that have continued to grow his recognition, and people are now looking forward to Deontay Wilder fights without even thinking anything about Anthony Joshua at all. So you have Anthony Joshua saying that people want to see him fight Deontay Wilder. And that is, I'm sure that is true, because that's the only fight that I would be interested in with Anthony Joshua. But that's not the case with Deontay Wilder. There are multiple fights that people are interested in with Deontay Wilder. So that tells you right there who the man is. Now, if he can get through Tyson Fury, which I think he will, I think he'll have a better fight in the second fight with Tyson Fury than he had in the first fight. If he gets through with Tyson Fury, I will though actually agree with Anthony Joshua that I would like to see Deontay Wilder go straight to an Anthony Joshua fight. Would love it, because if he knocks out Tyson Fury, or if he beats Tyson Fury convincingly, and then, hey, why rematch Tyson Fury? Personally, I don't think he needed to rematch Tyson Fury the second time because of the way that Tyson Fury acted after the first fight by ducking out, taking two easy tune-up fights. Well, let me rephrase that. He took one easy tune-up fight, and then he took a cherry pick that almost went wrong in Otto Wallin when he got his eye gashed up something ugly. And by the way, I did rewatch the Otto Wallin Tyson Fury fight, and man, Tyson Fury just flat out didn't look good against Otto Wallin. If he wasn't just much bigger than Otto Wallin and wasn't allowed, and a lot of times allowed to stick his hand out there and just hold Otto Wallin's head in position. I mean, it's just a really ugly fight. He just didn't look good, but he jumped out of that. So I would just on GP, I was like, man, don't rematch this dude. Go ahead and fight somebody else, because people just want to see the knockouts at this point. And that's how I'm looking at Deontay Wilder. I just want to see the guy fight. I don't care necessarily who he fights. If it's on pay-per-view, I'm buying it. If it's on Showtime, I'm tuning in. If it's on Fox, I'm tuning in. And that's just the state of boxing, man. Right? That's the state of heavyweight boxing right now. The Deontay Wilder is the man. And if this fight winds up doing 700,000, if this thing does 700,000 pay-per-view buys, and I do believe it's going to do at least 700,000 pay-per-view buys. I do believe that it'll be as big as the Manny Pacquiao, be bigger than the Manny Pacquiao Keith Thurman fight, because this fight had already taken place. It's a rematch, so people are already familiar with it. There's a lot of anticipation built up for it. There's also a co-promotional situation between ESPN and Fox, and they're already pushing this fight pretty heavy. And they were pushing it 6 weeks out from the fight. So if this fight really does over that, then Deontay Wilder wins it, then Deontay Wilder the truth of the matter is Deontay Wilder doesn't need Anthony Joshua. So, and Anthony Joshua needs Deontay Wilder. The next fight for Anthony Joshua is supposed to be Pulev. You hear anybody? And most of the people that are members of, they're either join the channel, members of the channel, or subscribers that come by, you guys watch boxing on a regular basis, or you guys wouldn't be here. How much hoopla are you hearing for Anthony Joshua versus against Kubrat Pulev? Any big excitement about that fight? Is there any big excitement about Anthony Joshua fighting Alexander Usyk? Or Anthony Joshua fighting Dillian White, or Anthony Joshua fighting Carlos Takam or Derek Chisora, or a rematch with Joseph Parker? Regardless of how many belts he has over there, the interest just isn't there, because his aura of invincibility got squashed, while Deontay Wilder's reputation for being somebody that can lay you flat out on your back in any second, and a must-watch type of guy, is only grown during that time. And this tells you that's what you get, Anthony Joshua, for not acting right in the first place. Because if Anthony Joshua just went on ahead and fought Deontay Wilder when he had 3 belts, Deontay Wilder had 1, could have just gave him the 60-40, could have just been straight up and down fair about it, gave him 60-40 and had that fight. Even if Anthony Joshua would have lost to Deontay Wilder, he would have lost. The loss would have come against somebody that was respected and somebody who had, they were like, God dog, man, well, let's see it again because that could have been an accident. Deontay Wilder can knock out anybody. It wouldn't have totally just mashed the dude's career like that. Well, I wouldn't say Anthony Joshua's career is completely mashed, but you get my point. He's just really taken a big slide, man, in the eyes of the boxing world. And he's not considered the top heavyweight by anybody that I know. And that's saying a lot because I know a lot of people that I disagree with vehemently about who should be the number 1 or 2 or 3 heavyweight. But anyway, it is what it is. His desperation to jump back in the middle and get in there, I like that because, hey, man, and maybe now he is being financially realistic. Now he has come back down to earth and understands what he needs to do and what he should have been done as a heavyweight champion. But it is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.